I'm just trying to do the work, overtime, always on the clock, no pen, always off the mind. Wisdom done walked in, she a dime piece. Praise and devotion is the time on my timepiece. Garments on my body, so I'm fresh. Heaviness and filthiness of sin done left me, walking in the spirit till my death. So I hope he gon' raise me like the Father raised him. I'm singing to the Catholics, we the best. But I ain't DJ Khaled, I'm just trying to keep commandments. Tell them Torah is the wave of the future. So I got my surfboard trying to catch the big kahuna in the water with them sharks. I'ma play my part, I ain't doing what they do. He done brought me from the dark and he set me in his light. Now I can see it. All the lies and deception, Satan's only weapon. I'ma go to war with the truth. The lamb slain from the foundation. That's the proof, homie. We be conversating, so he know me. I'ma do his whistle, he gon' show me. Mysteries and secrets in this book. I was reading, searching for him, that's what it took. When he gave me understanding, I was shook. But it's cool, cause I learned only the wicked gon' get cooked, not the righteous. In the water with them sharks, I'ma play my part, I ain't doing what they do. He done brought me from the dark and he set me in his light. Now I can see it. All the lies and deception, Satan's only weapon. Helmet on my head, salvation. Watch it turn to a crown, got me waiting, anticipating eternal life. Eating on 11 bread, that's what I like. I sit down with a cup of wine, hooked up to the true vine. I'ma bear these fruits to get inheritance in due time. Like the brightest of the sun, he told us that we gon' shine. So I'm meditating on this word to keep him on my mind while I'm in the water with them sharks. I'ma play my part, I ain't doing what they do. He done brought me from the dark and he set me in his light. Now I can see it. All the lies and deception, Satan's only weapon. I don't worship idols, I done gave him up. Put my faith into Yeshua, he done picked me up. Put me on the narrow path, I was on the Broadway. Better quit that acting, he'll open, show you broad day. Trials and tribulations, had to learn the hard way. Took me out the furnace, clean me up, he washed the dross away. Now I'm telling everybody around me what he did for me. I ain't gon' forsake him, I'ma rep the blood that's spilled for me while I'm in the water with them sharks. I'ma play my part, I ain't doing what they do. He done brought me from the dark and he set me in his light. Now I can see it. All the lies and deception, Satan's only weapon. Woe to you pastors who scatter the flock. Jeremiah 23, have you read it or not? Cause bowing down to a man, that wasn't the plot. I pledge allegiance to Yeshua HaMashiach. The only way to the kingdom, the mothers is hot, and they ain't never going out, extinguishing not. So keep your head on the swivel, my people, if not. Cause deception's at its highest, believe it or not. In the water with them sharks, I'ma play my part, I ain't doing what they do. He done brought me from the dark and he set me in his light. Now I can see it. All the lies and deception, Satan's only weapon.
Check, check.
No sound.
Change that. There it is. There we go. You want to connect.
No sound.
There we go. All right, let's stand and face the east. Let's face the holy city of Jerusalem. And go ahead and open up, brothers and sisters.
Okay. Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for the brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that run down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garment, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountain of Zion.
Yes, sir.
For there the Most High commanded the blessings, even life forever.
Yes.
I read you Psalms 133 in its entirety. May the Lord bless the hearers, readers, and doers of his holy word. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All right. Y'all see the lesson today? A much needed in this hour. And this is something that was put on my heart to do, because I've been going through some things. You know, if you look back at your everyday life, right? You have to go back, especially when you came into this walk, to the knowledge of the truth, and examine yourself on, from the time I received the knowledge of the truth, how did I handle certain situations, whether it's at home, on your job, dealing with people in general. You know, so, you know, sometimes you got to go back and revisit these lessons, because a brother asked, I listened to this guy's class, why the Israelites don't tend to get along. And we've been seeing that. I've been seeing this the whole time I've been in the walk. And I said, man, you should be able to go to any assembly and be able to assemble with the saints. But everybody don't have the spirit of Yah in them. And you're gonna find this, especially newcomers in the world. You're gonna find these certain behaviors, and then we got to go back and, okay, let's examine ourselves and see if we have these fruits. Then you start understanding, okay, I understand why this person walked the way they walk. So it just put in my spirit to go and do this lesson. A tree is known by its fruits. Time for a fruit inspection. So you got to inspect your own fruit. I was telling this brother, these brothers who I talk on the phone every now and then, I'm always checking myself on something to examine and see if I'm really doing this thing the right, you know, taking this thing serious. I, you know, drop the ball sometimes I do well. Because one thing I realized, that I might be walking in the spirit, but not led by the spirit all the time. And I'm thinking that I'm doing the right thing, but I really be doing my own thing. There you go. So when I do walk this walk, okay, do I acknowledge the Most High? He said, acknowledge him in all your ways. Do we all acknowledge him in all our ways? No, we don't. And we really be honest with ourselves. We don't always walk in the spirit of Yah. You know, not just like Joker said, well, you know, I'm spiritual. Okay, what does that mean? Explain to me what that means. You know, a whole lot of folks claim to be spiritual. You could be on the wicked side of that, right? Because a lot of people in the so-called world think they are spiritual, right? So let's get into the lesson, people. We're going to start this off in Galatians, and then we're going to jump into something. Let's start this off in Galatians chapter 5. Let me put this on the screen. Galatians chapter 5.
Verse 22.
Yeah, let me pull. Oh, I didn't put it up. Tell you what, let me add it in here. Let me put this blue letter in here. I found that if I use this on Chrome, they don't be tripping like on the other side. Galatians chapter 5 and your code. Let me share the screen. There we go. And we're going to pick this up, Galatians chapter 5, we're going to pick it up at verse 22.
All right.
We're going to pick it up at verse 22. And the thing about it is, we always got to do self-check and like I said, do a fruit inspection on ourselves. Because I'm going to do another lesson dealing with the works of the flesh. Because it's more, because the more and more I read into it and get more in depth with each one of them, okay, I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for y'all. I just be honest with myself. Like I always say, I keep it 1,000. I got to keep it 1,000 myself. In certain areas, Amnon needs some work in. And I'm just going to keep it real with you.
You're not alone.
But the work, I gave it to Yeshua. Because that's the only one can help me through this thing, right?
That's right.
Because he the one brought me in and allowed me to come into his ministry. So therefore, I depend on him to help me overcome some stuff. So let's get into it. We're going to read Galatians 5. We're going to read 22 and 23. What the book say?
All right. Galatians 5 and 22.
Uh-huh.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such things, there is no law.
And people got a problem with that. Look, there is no law when you operate in these fruits, right? Now let's look at how we the warning. Hold for a second. Let me take that out.
The mute button, the mute popping up again.
The mute button. If y'all monitor and see if I'm coming through loud and clear, because if not, I'm gonna have to. I think we good. We should be good. Y'all hold for a minute, family. Let me change this background. Let me
Kingdom over everything.
I don't want that. Let me see.
It's gonna be That's okay. I know a lot of times you like the morning off that, that morning the music.
Y'all hold for me. Hold on. Anyway, that's gonna have to stay up there. Okay.
I just thought, okay.
They're gonna stay up there because I ain't got time to be fooling with that. Okay. Now let's look at the spirits of let's look at the creation, right? Let's look at the Father. He's a spirit, isn't he? Yeshua is a spirit. Now you look at these demons. They spirit too, right?
That's right.
But when it come down to man, we what flesh and spirit, right? So we got a problem. We got a problem on really both sides. You really think about it, especially on that flesh side.
Internal fight.
We got a big problem because a lot of us still tend to work on the flesh side more so than the spirit side. Let's go a little farther. Let's go into 2 Corinthians chapter 4. I'm trying to lay a little groundwork so we'll get into it. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 4. We operate on two different sides. We operate on the flesh and the spirit side. and most of the time, when we think about our heart really want to work on the spirit side, but when certain things come up, that flesh rise up. That old you that we supposed to be getting rid of a long time ago tends to pop up. It happened to me. I'm trying my best to walk in the spirit, especially at work, dealing with worldly people. Sometimes they tend to push you to a limit, man. Because I had to, I just say, okay, enough. I don't say what I got to say to this. So I ain't gonna get. It's stuff gonna continue to go on. But I didn't operate in the fruits. I went corner. Oh, what no come up, and I hurt the joker feelings. Did it take you? Did I have to go there to hurt your feelings for you to shut up? Absolutely. And sometimes, but I could have done it. I could have went, but I tried to. What's the most high in that? No. I should have kept the course. But we end up apologizing. I know it hurt the brother so bad. He called me on the phone. I said, "No, I'll deal with you in the morning when I look at you in your face." That's how I dealt with it. So in other words, it never happened again. If it had to go there, so be it. But the point I'm making is I should have stayed the course. I don't know if I passed the test, more than likely it did. The point I'm making, right?
The flesh took over.
Yeah.
Your passion took over your reason.
Yes. 2 Corinthians, we in chapter 4, right? That's why I said, man, thank God. I go back and reflect on a lot of things. I said, man, you know what? I should have handled that.
Yeah, you're not beating yourself up.
That's
Cause you know it's your flesh.
Yeah. Even dealing with authority at work. They get out of hand some, too zealous or puffed up, put it that way, in their little titles and stuff. And some of them tend to think that they can talk you any kind of way.
Right.
That's why I draw the line. Oh, stop it right there, partner. Because we got to throw that away and say, hey man, let's deal with it. What's the problem? And I really thought I would have a problem with the person's authority. Me, come to find out, the more I talk to the person, the more relaxed they've gotten. Well, he's got. I'm put it that way. And to start building somewhat a little trust. I'm not after your job. I don't want it. I ain't here for that. I'm here for this. And it's a certain time that I'm gonna be here and I'm out of here. Because when you get to a point where you get too sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's time to move on.
Right.
2 Corinthians chapter 4, and let's pick it up in verse 5. Now let's deal with the world, right? And that's where we're gonna have a lot of our problems. With the world aside of eternity, man, because that's what we're gonna have to deal with in this walk. When you get it, brother, go ahead and read.
You don't know that 4 we just want to find.
No, we're gonna do 4 and 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 Corinthians 4 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
In whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe it not.
Yeah.
Least the light of the glorious gospel of Yeshua,
Mm-hmm.
who is the image of Elohim, should shine unto them.
And that's why we have problems with people on certain levels, especially folks in the world who hasn't come into this light right here, because they don't know how to work operate. Yes, they do. I can't make no excuse for them. So Joker have kindness and meekness when they want something. So I ain't gonna play with them on that. But the point I'm making is when they really understand what's behind all of these fruits. Even us, when we came in, professed that, hey, we are children of the light. We still operate like this here, like we still in darkness on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly admit I have,
Right.
but you repent and get up and you continue to move on, right? And improve. Okay, I might have failed this test, but okay, I'm gonna keep going through the same thing until I get promoted out of that, because I'm not gonna move on.
So you just can't lay around and walk around.
You're gonna be stuck right where you are until you
Pass the test.
and people wonder why they still stuck in what they're going through. Let's go ahead and read, brother.
All right, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
For we preach not of ourselves, but of Hamashiach Yeshua, the Most High, in ourselves, your servant, for Yeshua's sake.
And that's why, look, I try not even try to talk to them about or talk to anybody about the book. I read it for the book bill, so you don't think I'm coming this something I'm probably coming out of my own mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say, we got to study to show ourselves approved, right?
Right.
We can't get in the way of Yeshua. We got to teach Yeshua. How we teach? Hey, our actions is a teaching tool. What we do and how we present ourselves in front of people, right?
Right.
Let's move a little farther. Let's go to John chapter 15. We can't operate like we still in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's what set apart. We're supposed to be set apart. We're supposed to operate and move kind of different, don't we? So when things come up, and you're gonna be in front of other people watching you, because all the stuff we be saying, folks in there and watching us, every word coming out of our mouth, I'm telling you, they watch and wait and listen. And the first thing I thought you said such and such. I'm telling you, man, it happened.
They just like they had some Gus's chicken. Man, that's cooking pork meat. Pork. I said, man, pork fat. And then the other Gentile looked it up. Child peanut oil.
All praises.
Yeah.
Well, they try to say, I already knew they did a peanut oil.
Yeah.
They already checked. You know,
I don't eat fried foods like that.
Right.
I had to check. I thought you said it was. If that make you feel better by eating it, don't eat it.
But the thing about it is, you told them that you don't eat fried foods, and then they remember that.
Yeah.
Now, how does that look in front of them? Am I a hypocrite? Or you know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful when we're telling these people. So you got to follow through. Because they sit back watching. And Satan's sitting there watching too, like, yeah. John 15:17, what did it say?
All right, verse 17.
Yep.
These things I command you, that you love one another.
He said, man, it's just a commandment that we
Yep.
love one another. We can't treat each other like we out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is a commandment, brothers and sisters. And we're going to look at that love, how we're supposed to be treating each other. Go ahead and read.
Verse 18.
What did it say?
If the world hates you,
Mm-hmm.
you know that it hated me before it hated you.
Now, this is Messiah speaking now. Why the world hated Messiah?
Mm-hmm.
He came to bring correction on earth, right?
Right.
He came to bring some light to the earth. He came to show us our wicked ways and everything else like he had the prophets to do, right?
That's right.
There is nothing wrong with being corrected, people.
That's
If
right.
we walk it, if we saying that we are of Hamashiach, trust me, two people are going to either your brothers or sisters going to come to you, or their spirit going to tell you, don't do that. You shouldn't have done that. I'm telling you, it tell me all the time. I be about to say stuff like, don't say that. That's why I got to keep my mouth closed.
Because we know it's just two spirits that work in this realm, and that's the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. So if you ain't operating in truth, you know you're operating in error.
I already have in my mind, this Negro say one more word to me, I'm going to say that. And they say, don't say that. I'm telling y'all. So if you operate in the spirit, why the spirit ain't checking you?
And you,
And okay, if you ignore the spirit, you're going to send one of your brothers or sisters to you. Or vice versa. It is what it is. Go ahead.
19.
Uh-huh.
If you were of the world,
Yeah.
the world would love his own.
Hey, you know we was out in the world loved us.
Mm-hmm.
I was the happening man back in the day. Ain't nothing happening right no more with me. Cause I spend 99.95% of the time either I go to work, do this here, and I'm in there.
Mm-hmm.
And when you saying flying under the radar, I'm under that radar.
Below the radar.
And if these brothers don't call me, you know, I'm low. Y'all know I'm quiet. Go what verse?
Middle of 19.
Go ahead.
But because ye are not of the world,
Yeah.
but I have chosen you out of the world.
And that's what happened to us all, people. If he chose us to come out of the world, why are we still trying to get back in there? Did he not bring the children of Israel out of Egypt, out of that world, and Job still wanted to go back to that world? I'm glad he brought me out of some stuff.
Back into slavery.
I'm glad he had mercy. I'm glad that the fruits of his spirit was working on us, man. Why? Because he pulled me out of that world I was in. And I look back, man, I should have been killed 20 times ago. 20 times. I'm just keeping it real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm keeping it real, man. How many pistols been pulled out on me? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just saying. But the mercy. And I wasn't even praying if you get me out of this. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Not at that time. You just trying to.
I think you're either gonna do what you're gonna do, or you're going back to business.
Like you just said, you were chosen to come out of that.
He was chosen to bring that. And then on some other folly, I'm talking about this is my youth when I was my youth doing stupid stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got older, you know, you do older stupid stuff.
Graduate.
You still got some stupidity, but you go from youth foolishness into mid-adult foolishness, and then you start dealing with people who still stuck, and there's some old foolish stuff going on. Ain't never these ones who've been stuck ain't never been brought out of it.
You know, like we say, ignorant.
Ignorant.
Not ignorant,
Not ignorant.
but ignorant.
Chasing tail.
So in other words, when he rescued us out of this world, why are we still trying to operate?
You the oldest person at the club.
Like Lot's wife.
Because the world not dealing with this right here.
No, right.
Not with the fruits.
Right.
Go ahead and read.
Therefore, the world hated you.
They're gonna hate you. I have no conversation. Most of the conversation you deal with people. I'm gonna go with just men. Women, y'all talk about all kind of stuff. I'm just gonna stick with men. Football, how much money they make, and this woman.
Yeah.
Am I lying, brother?
Yeah.
Or they might tell you. Some of them.
They might throw a fish story in.
Fishing. You know how the South is gonna teach you to be fishing the men. I'm serious. I'm just telling you the stuff I hear when I'm at work, because that's the only time I'm really interacting, with folks.
That's where your spirit gets tested the most.
A bunch of foolishness. And it's dealing with women. We talking about older men, older than all of us in this room. So if the world hates you, and then another thing too, y'all get mad at you because you won't go and sit down and eat with them. I don't want to sit down with y'all and eat with y'all all the time. I like being to myself. I like to go and eat my own food and be over there thinking.
They want you in the break room.
Hey, what's going on? Shalom. You ready? Yeah, we live. We going to. Go ahead and read, brother. We finished that up?
Yeah, we finished that. We on 1 Corinthians.
Now let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Brother, if y'all got something, y'all say on.
Yes, sir.
What do you say?
1 Corinthians 2
yes, sir.
and 12.
1 Corinthians chapter 2. For those who just entered the room, class is a tree is known by its fruit. Time for a fruit inspection. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, we're going to pick this up in verse 12. I had to sidetrack from going through the Acts of the Apostles. We'll push that to the side for a hot minute until we get through this. Then we get back on track. No side with them. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, and pick it up at 12, you code. What did it say?
All right. Verse 12.
Yes, sir.
Now we have received not the spirit of the world,
Not the spirit of the world,
but the spirit which is of Yah, which is the spirit of Yah.
Now, he said, when Messiah came together, we don't have the spirit of the world anymore. We don't supposed to. But the spirit, which is of Elohim, we got to check out what spirit are we supposed to be receiving. Because we already know that we had the spirit of the world. We'll deal with that in a whole nother lesson.
Yeah.
But what spirit of Yah we supposed to be receiving? Go ahead and read.
That we might know the things that are freely given to us of Yah. Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teaches, but that which the Holy Ghost teaches, comparing spiritual things with spiritual.
Man, look. Because man had jokers doing all this other like we used to. I can't just beat the other people up who haven't come to the light yet. Because we partook in all of those holidays or holidays, like we like to call them now. Because it's folly after you come from out of there. That's where we got to start having mercy on these other people. Did he not have mercy on us and pulled us out of there? There's a whole lot of other people got to come into this thing.
Right.
I know sometimes not hearing I even said it myself. Man, why I just the Lord just need to come and just go in all this stuff, such. But you know what? I might get caught up in there. I don't know how deep I mean, you know what I'm saying? We in my mind, I might thinking I'm right. I might be on that end with them.
That's right.
So I got to keep my mouth closed on stuff. So hey, I do patience, long suffering.
Yeah.
I was reading in that the Apocalypse of Paul. When it's in there, man, y'all read the book.
Yeah.
You were talking about, you know, why the Most High Heaven came. He sit back and just being patient.
That's right.
We know long suffering and patience. That's something we all got to work on. We gonna get to because I know the patient part. I think I'm done pretty good. Don't you agree, sister? Not children, you know, because I was on one. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm even talking about when I came to the walk.
We all were.
I was on one, brother. You keep it real.
Yeah, you gotta be patient with especially people this time of year.
Oh my gosh.
I'm talking about being
They gonna run up
everywhere you go.
I'm talking about being patient with each other.
Yeah. I'm
Most
gonna say
be
yeah.
patient with us. Yeah, they won't.
Even if you know if we got to work with you, take a step back. Work with you, take a step back, because you know patient has its place too. Look at we not in captivity. That patient ran out in Jerusalem, man. When your cup full, it's full. Go ahead and read.
All right, we in
we finished that out. Anybody got anything to say on that?
I mean, we're in Romans now.
We're going to Romans.
Yeah.
Let's go to Romans. Paul said something about the law.
Romans 7.
Let's go to Romans chapter 7. Because we always tell people, you know, we try to observe the laws, right?
Right.
And you got to have law. I don't care where you go.
It's long.
You got to have law and order everywhere.
You're gonna be under somebody's law.
You can't get around this.
Yeah. Because we know that the Most High, he had ordinance. He the one that put ordinance in place.
On earth, you know, it's just like when he told us to obey the law of the land, right? It's if we obey this right here, we obey the law of the land. I'm not worried about now. We might have some trouble with the speed limit a little taste.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know I do.
Yeah.
But I just like to drive. I don't pay no attention to the speed limit. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But that's an ordinance with the city, right? But it's still we got to obey it, because if not, we got to come out of our pocket and pay that stupid tax, right? That foolish tax, right?
What you call it?
It was stupid and foolish. Yeah. Called $300. Get a ticket down here in Mississippi. $300, Papa.
300.
Yes, sir.
If it cost you $50, cost you about $240, $300 down there.
So
Don't speed.
y'all ask your nephew whenever he come in here.
I know that.
Yes, sir.
They would laugh at you because you go down here.
So this, and look here, and there is no respect of person with these people. If all nation was here in this city, all nation was down there paying the ticket. They don't no respect from nobody.
Y'all talking about Mississippi?
Yeah, up here in South Haven.
Oh, they were rough.
Yes, sir.
Rough.
If y'all hot brothers, we can turn this Romans chapter 7.
Which one? I don't want to cut the light off.
The one that's off.
On the end down there. Yeah. Romans chapter 7, and we're gonna pick this up 12 through 14. Paul said that the law is holy. Go ahead and read, brother.
All right. Romans 7 and verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just and good.
Go ahead.
Was then that which is good made death unto me? Elohim forbid, but sin, that it might appear sin, working death in me by that which is good, that sin by the commandment might become exceedingly sinful.
Now Paul realized, hey man, I know I'm in a fleshly state, and I know I got a spiritual side to it. So Paul would let you know there was a war be going on in him. There's a war going on in us, within us, if we confess, if we just really be honest with ourselves. One minute I want to be spiritual and saying that I'm keeping the law, and then I got a corner side or that old man that keep rising up. You know, when certain things come up, he want to pop up too.
Mm-hmm.
You get in debate or something with somebody, and then you know your carnal mind, that joker want to get a word in. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me go and tell the joke. No, just be honest with yourself, man.
That's that struggle within.
I'm just talking about with people in general. Joker cook you off in the middle of traffic. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it be somebody from another nation. You really gonna let them have it, right? Even amongst our own family members, even amongst our own selves, you know.
Yeah.
We fight with that fleshly side and the spiritual side. I think most of the time, when you really dealing with people, because I dealt with quite a few people in this walk, or even just look at, seeing what's going on, like in different assemblies and everything, and how they used to be buddy, or they was into a ministry and they at each other. I can say, and I'm not picking on the brothers over there in the old class that come out of, but you see that stuff goes on. I was in Little Rock, listened to a brother from a whole nother class, and he said, man, the same stuff be going on.
Israel.
Because you got these two sides you're fighting with.
Spirit.
Yeah.
It's that curse, that Deuteronomy 28 curse.
But here's the thing. You got to choose what side you want to be on. And work on that and concentrate on that. Go ahead and read. We finished that out, brother?
What, 15? Was it 15 we can read? 14.
Go to 14.
Yeah, 14.
Now, Paul's dealing with these two different natures. Go ahead and read.
For we know that the law is spiritual.
Yeah.
But I am carnal. Soul under sin.
Look, when we were born into this world, we were born a sinful creature.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What David said.
We born a sinful creature.
That's right.
So we've been more on the sinful side than the spiritual side. So which one got more tenure, I must say, in your temple?
Hey, you can read where the Messiah was full of the seven spirits, and he still, when he was tempted, had the angels had to come and strengthen him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because he can have you.
So who you want to listen when you need strength? Who you gonna listen to? Think about it. You gonna call some of your carnal mind friends and chop it up with them? Or you gonna get in this book?
But you know what? When we do call them carnal friends, that's because we call them because we want that now.
Come on now.
Come on.
We don't want to hear the right thing. Yeah, we want to call somebody that's gonna tell us what we want to hear.
Hey, and that one that one that want to go up to Mount right about Gilead. You don't want to hear the truth. Somebody gonna be a lying spirit that want to tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah. You want to err on that spirit. You want that flesh. That's what you want.
Right. That's right.
That's what we spent the most time in. Like you said, most of our time we spent in the flesh until we came to the truth.
Man, you think about your daily activity. From the time we've been put on this earth, as far as you can go back.
The flesh. We
entertain ourselves with music that we shouldn't be listening to. We should have, we enjoy something. We're gonna keep it real with a lot of stuff. Like the brother said, man, that simple side seems fun until you get into the book. I didn't realize how much I was screwed up until I came to this walk and got into this book. I'm like, and I'm thinking that I'm walking all right. Like, man, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
And they got to have a friendly reminder that you still got work to do. You're not out of the, if we stay focused on this right here and on Yeshua and really pray and fast for some fruits, that'll solve a lot of our problems with each other.
Fruits of the spirit.
Because these 9 fruits, you don't have them, we in some trouble.
Yes, sir.
Let's continue. Go ahead and read. Paul said, for I know that the law is spiritual. These words we read as the spiritual. Everything that he gave Moses And prior to, everything that came out of the Elohim, the Creator's mouth, is spiritual.
That's right.
Everything.
Right there in that verse, Paul said, "But I."
That's right.
See, Paul took accountability.
Yeah.
That's it.
Paul, he wasn't lying to himself.
Yes, right.
And that's the
And
thing.
a lot of us don't want to accept what we wrong there.
You gotta read.
But the first, what is the key? What is the key to repentance? You gotta confess your sins.
You gotta confess it.
Paul said, "But I'm carnal."
Mm-hmm.
He ain't got no pride. He ain't uppity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm carnal
Mm-hmm.
without the spirit of the Most High.
I'm calling him up, man. And that's where a lot of us, including myself, when you operate more on that side and you forget about this here, then you tend to say stuff that you shouldn't be saying or do things that you should be saying. We're gonna look at some more in here.
It takes effort to hold on to that carnal side. Because you're over there battling with your spirit side. That takes effort to hold on to
That's
that.
spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
It's warring. Your flesh is warring against the spirit.
If you're in the word, if you're working in the spirit, man, to hold on to that carnal, that takes effort. To me, it does.
It takes more work to do wrong than to do right.
Right. Especially once you're around that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now let's move a little further. Let's go to Psalms 36. Let's go to Psalms. How can a joker say, it's just like, I'm talking to, going back to my coworker, that's about, how can y'all say that the book been tampered with? Give me something that's been tampered in the book, and I can show you your mind been tampered with. Joker said, Jesus wasn't perfect. I said, which one?
About the one they
we Joker just go to talking.
And gave us that false images they gave.
Yeah.
That's the one you talking about.
But the point I'm making is, this the same one that made these statements going to tell you, hey man, if you need somebody to talk to, or he don't want to come and talk to you.
Yeah. Or he come to you, brother, I need you to pray for me.
Seriously. And a lot of times, like I was saying, you go to them carnal friends, most of these people hate Yeshua, even the Father. Now, Psalm 36, and we're going to read 3 verses, 1 through 3. What does it say there?
All right, Psalm 36 and 1.
What does it say?
The transgression of the wicked said within my heart,
What does it say?
that there is no fear of Elohim before his eyes. For he flattered himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful.
See, that Joker thinking, when I'm walking up, a lot of people think they walking right. Even when we're in this walk, or so-called in the truth. I come across some mean people in this walk.
Yep.
Man seems right in his own eyes. All his ways seem right unto him.
I'll never forget. And I could have caught the sister on a bad day. I don't know. We was at Chicago. They had the little feast of. Remember they opened the feast of Pentecost. I mean, me. I'm a friendly person, man. I might not look friendly, but I'm actually a friendly person. And I like to hee-haw. It depends on what it is, right? I'm in there feeling good like a Hebrew should. I'm in there, man. I'm looking around. I'm doing the work. I'm in here helping feeding the folk. And here comes this woman. To me, she looks like Esther on Witchcraft. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. She had a mean spirit on her, man. The whole time. And I want to say, look, y'all get this right here. I'm gonna go. Because I can't have you standing behind me fussing and carrying on. On the high day. You're going to run into these kind of people, whatever vexing their spirit or they're just them, period. Like the brother from Atlanta said, hey, man, we got some outstanding teachers or whatever. He's a man that some of the guys are awesome. But he said, man, them jokers there, don't nobody want to be around. He said, you got some of the elders in the class the same way. He get to a point, jokers don't want to be around because they just mean. Or they patience is low. Because sometimes we can be at work on each other.
Yes, sir.
Let's be honest with ourselves. We could be at work. Go ahead and read, brother.
Verse 3.
What it say?
The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit.
Mm-hmm.
He have left off to be wise and to do good.
That's why the joke was talking about, hey man, if you need somebody to talk to, whatever, I'm looking at him like, you be the last Negro I talk to. Because you're not wise because of what you said about the book being tampered with. Let me know you're not a wise person.
You think you lost.
Hmm?
They think you lost. Trying to help you.
I ain't seen some of my brothers in this walk fall off into the same thing right here.
How can you do it in one verse? We know, like you say, like that double mind and that double tongue. How can you say in one word, he don't believe in what you saying in the book, then he say, you won't talk to me about the book.
Mm-hmm. You have brothers used to be still in the walk, left off to be wise. They stopped dealing with this and now they got their own words for encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Where we going?
We're going to Proverbs.
Proverbs 12. Like I said, brothers, if y'all have anything, y'all dive right on in. Proverbs chapter 12. And we're going to pick this up at verse 14.
Yes.
When you get it, go ahead, you go.
All right. Proverbs 12 and 14.
What did it say?
A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And the recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered unto him.
Mm-hmm.
The way of a fool is right in his own eye,
Mm-hmm.
but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise.
See, that's why I told you, man, when I was back in my foolish days, when I thought I was right in my own eyes, the stuff I thought I was doing was right.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was going to Sunday school, even when I came into this walk, I used to tell these brothers all the time, most I had to put my behind to get me straightened out, because I was one of them hard-headed Negroes. I still wanted to do what I wanted to do coming to this walk just like I did in Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
And the Most High had to show me this is not that entity over there. And if you belong to him, he is going to send the Ruach to straighten that behind out. He gives us warnings and stuff all the time through people and its messages, the teachings. It don't even have to be somebody within the so-called assembly. It could be somebody outside coming warning you about something. And you be like, no, they joking there. But they gave you a warning. But back in, like I said back then, I was right. I thought I was a fool, thought I was right in my own eye.
Mm.
Until I opened the book. Had some strongholds until I had to open up the book. Ain't nothing wrong with me doing what I'm doing. Yes, it was. It cost my pockets too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I looked up, brother, and the bank account is zero. Look, insufficient. Because I want to play around, you know what I'm saying? But I'll pray to the Most High. Had to suffer a little bit. See, the Most High know how to get our attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He'll hit you where it hurt.
He gonna hit them finances, hit your health a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I've been there, done all that.
Slap you across the head.
But that's because he loves you.
That's it.
Just time.
And I ain't, you know what? Even when I was in the hospital, didn't know I was up in that dime. I told, look, I'm like, it is well. Because why should I sit up here and say, why me? And all the foolishness that I done done.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept reading the book, and I was in there planning for the next feast day. And I kept doing the work. So at least if I did check out of here, y'all at least had my paperwork. And that was back then.
Yeah.
But all praise to the Most High for the saints, because I'm going to tell y'all something. This is testimony. I felt the healing coming through.
Right.
I couldn't even walk in the hospital. My son them had to put me in the car. I ain't never in my life felt like that. Sometimes you got to knock it down a taste. Now, and then, even though I wasn't even doing anything wrong at the time, I was doing the work. But the Most High, because I had in my corner mind, man, the Most High ain't listen to me. But I thought, you go through that period where, man, he ain't dealing with me anymore.
You know what, bro? I was just thinking about that grace. That grace he gave out. The grace I'm talking about was him dying. Because he was separated when he was in the flesh.
That's right.
He had to die to come back to him.
Right.
That's that grace. Sometimes, sometimes things have to.
Man.
Grace don't look like grace.
Hey.
Right, yeah.
But when you get back and think about it, he had to take me through something
Right.
to let me know I'm still here.
Yeah.
Right.
And my power still healing. He still got the healing power.
That's right.
Where we at, you, Cole?
We in Proverbs 16 now.
Proverbs 16. Yeah, so what? He had to whoop us up a taste. Take it. This way it look here.
You gonna take it anyway.
Regardless.
Ain't no
You
getting,
won't
ain't no
take it
shaking.
about
Hey, you ain't no shaking
So
that.
you gonna get it.
What's up?
You need to learn better that way.
Well, some people do. I've learned my lesson, boss. 16.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna read verses
1 and 2.
Yeah.
And possible 3.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and read that.
All right. All right. Proverbs 16 and 1. The pre-preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Most High. All the ways of man are clean in his own eye.
Yeah.
But the Most High weigheth the spirit.
He said he's gonna put away the spirit. Just like I put in this title. A tree known by its fruits. Time for a fruit inspection. You know the fruits of works of the fruits of the spirit, right? So he said he's gonna weigh the spirit. He want to know what's going on inside you.
That's right.
How you operate. What are your intents? Go ahead, brother.
Commit thy works unto the Most High, and thy thoughts shall be established.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let's go into Proverbs 21, one verse. Not gonna be a long lesson today, y'all. A long message.
Mm.
21. Say it again. Go ahead and read.
21. Proverbs 21 and verse 2. Every way of a man is right in his own eye, but the Most High punteth the heart.
Say it again then.
Yeah.
So we really have to do an inspection on ourselves.
Always.
Like he said, we always think everything right is in our own eyes.
Yes, sir.
Now let's get back and put the Most High in everything you do. Okay. Just like I said, okay, before I start saying stuff, saying things, would you sure say that? Cause you get a slip of the tongue. I get the slip of the tongue. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know if what they call it. AD, what they call it.
AD.
Well, you can call it what they want to call it. Slip of the tongue. That spirit on you. That corner mind, right? Okay. Let's go to Jeremiah. Let's see what Jeremiah say about the fruits. Let's go into Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 9. Oh, I'm sorry. Jeremiah 17 and verse 9. Talk about that deceitful heart, right? What do you say about it?
Jeremiah 17:9.
Uh-huh.
The heart is deceitful above all things
Mm-hmm.
and desperately wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Who can know
There it is. You know, like we always hear people, we even said ourselves, Lord, know my heart.
it?
He let us know it's desperately wicked. How did our heart get desperately wicked? From the time we've been born, we've been taught to transgress the law.
Mhm.
Yep.
We got more works in the transgression of the law than the fruits of the Spirit.
Yes, sir.
Instead of wicked root.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, if you practice something so long, how long does it take for you to get it out of your system? Think about it.
That's right.
We grew up, now we got rid of the so-called holidays. I hope some of us got rid of them. Well, I know I got rid of them, so you don't see nothing around here. We got rid of certain things, but what about all them TV shows we still watching? What about some of the music we still listen to? I know I still listen to certain music. I had to cut some music out. I can't listen to that. I just like music. I don't have to have any words with it. I just like music. When it's time for music. But when I'm like driving, I don't listen to music. It just be totally quiet. We've been programmed on a lot of deceitful things.
Yeah.
You look at shows today. It's killing, stealing, robbing,
Gay.
sexual predators, stealing, killing, and destroying. And it's not mine because you entertain those type of movies. What else you gonna watch?
You can't even cut the news. I try to get these news on my TV. It just, I feel like crying and tick back up.
Even you go back and watch the old show, like Andy Griffith show, they still were transgressing the law.
It was something though.
It was very subtle.
Mind wide open.
What's going on, Brother KG? Peace and blessings to you, man. He said the heart is desperately wicked above all things.
Oh.
Now let's move a little further, y'all. Let's go into back to the let's go to Galatians chapter 5. Galatians chapter 5. And we're going to pick this up at 17. Galatians chapter 5, verse 17 and 18, he said that the heart of man is desperately wicked.
For who knows?
For who knows? Always something going on up in there. Paul was telling the church in Galatia, he was giving them a message, right? Go ahead and read.
All right. Galatians 6 and verse 17.
Yes, sir.
For the flesh lusts against the spirit.
Now, remember, we made out of flesh and spirit, right?
Right.
That's right.
This is who he's talking about us. The flesh, lust, what's that?
Lust against the spirit.
Uh-huh.
And the spirit against the flesh.
You got a war going on right there. Who gonna win? When you dealing with each other, which one of them gonna you operate in the flesh or in the spirit? Go ahead.
And these things are contrary the one to the other.
Yes, sir.
So that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
You get confused. 1 minute you love me, the next minute you hate me. You're talking to me 1 minute, the next minute you're not talking to me.
That's right.
One day we at peace and one day we at war. We talk about within ourselves.
Yes, sir.
And with each other, even especially within your own home. I'm looking on TV. How in the world you and your wife get into it over an NFL football game? You kill your wife and then turn around and kill yourself.
Oh, football game?
He was Gentile. I just It just popped up on the feed. I said, what? They got into a football game.
Yeah.
But they were sitting up there taking selfies together. And it happens all the time. It might not be in a football game. It could be over anything.
Right, it's hard.
Card game.
How does, you know, how this stuff happen? Go ahead, breathe, brother.
Verse 18.
What it say?
But if ye be led by the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
Hey, if you led by the Spirit, if you're doing the right thing, the law don't have any effect on you. Say it all the time. I got a problem sometimes with speed limit postings, because I like to drive. But if I don't break that speed limit, I'm good to go. If I want to pay $300 every month or every time I go out, all I got to do is break the speed limit. And I'm up under that law. But as long as I'm doing the right thing, that law don't have any effect on me.
That's right.
Because one thing we know that the law, all it's showing you that you're guilty. Go ahead, brother.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's go to let's go to Romans chapter 8. We know there's a fight right there. The flesh is always against the spirit. That let you know. Like he said, man, flesh and blood cannot enter to the kingdom. When you concentrate and focus more, put more into your flesh, you don't have anything coming. A lot of people put a lot into their flesh. Whether it's the working of the flesh or you working out and you selfish and try to make yourself look good. That's put too much in the flesh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Romans 8.
Yeah, Romans 8. Start at 13.
Romans 8. And we're going to pick this up at verse 13. We're going to read verses 13 through 14. And we're going to do something.
Jump back.
Yeah, jump back up. When you get it, brother, go ahead.
All right, Romans 8 and verse 13.
Yes, sir.
For as you live after the flesh, you shall die.
The plain and simple ain't.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do, all you got to do is go to read about the works of the flesh. We're going to deal with that at due time. But go ahead, another lesson.
But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live.
He said, but if you through the Spirit, if you live through the Spirit, do mortify the deeds of the body.
Yes, sir.
Your actions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You shall live. Go ahead.
For as many as are led by the Spirit of Elohim, they are the sons of Elohim.
And if you are led by the Spirit, what spirit are we talking about? We talk about the fruit. We're going to get into that. Now, skip back up to read that verse 10 and 11.
Verse 10.
Uh-huh.
And if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin.
That's the only way come inside. I'm not going to be in no sinful body. Something that dealing with the flesh or the workers of the flesh all the time. Not going to dwell in that. Go ahead.
But the Spirit is life because of righteousness.
Right.
But if the Spirit of him that rise up Yeshua from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Hamashiach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his Spirit that dwell in you.
And we know that the Spirit comes in many forms, but we're going to stay on topic, man. We're going to go to Galatians and let's get these fruits. Let's go back to Galatians chapter 5. I'm going to try to hit as many, break every last one of these down and see what they look like. This is what we got to compare. This is what we got to look within ourselves. I'm checking myself out to make sure that these fruits or this spirit is in me. And if I'm operating these fruits. And then now that I know, now I got to put this stuff in practical application, but I got to put it in works. Or in other words, in my deeds, right?
That's right.
And I'm talking about not only dealing with my own household, the spiritual household, and even the ones who outside the household of faith.
Right.
Because our whole goal is to bring folks in, right? That's the work. Galatians 5:22. Pick it up at 22, your code. Just read that.
First one.
Read that.
To the first comma.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Now go read the whole thing, then we'll come back. Yeah.
All right. But the fruit of the Spirit is love.
We're going to look at that.
Joy. Peace. Long-suffering. Gentleness. Goodness. Faith.
Okay, now let's look at this word. Let's look at this first fruit, love.
Okay.
Let's look at love, right? Let's go to 1 John chapter 4. Excuse me. 1 John chapter 4.
Okay.
1 John chapter 4. Y'all think love is all that lovey-dovey. Do you love me? You ain't told me you love me today. But I show you every day I love you. Huh? Don't you? Would you rather for me to show you I love you, or you just want me to tell you I love you? I want some action. I used to tell my dad they ain't gonna cut up at school no more, and I go the next day and do the same damn thing.
You ain't love.
And he had to put the rod of correction on these regions until I showed him some action. You know what I'm saying?
Lying to him. You ain't love.
Why? Because I was born in iniquity.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like you, that's right, sister. Shaping in iniquity. 1 John 4, we're going to pick this up at 7.
Okay.
God is love. Elohim is love. Yeshua, or how you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
When you read it, get it, brother, go ahead and read it.
All right. 1 John 4 and 7.
Yeah.
Beloved, let us love one another, for the love of Elohim and everyone that loves is born of Elohim and knoweth Elohim.
Hey, we got to have that love Elohim had for us to pull us out of that world. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
He said, I had to pull my people out of that's love there. And a little correction had to come with it too.
Right.
Because he had to renew our mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read.
He that loveth not knoweth not Elohim, for Elohim is love.
Yes, sir. Skip down to verse 16 through 21 and read.
All right. Verse 16.
Yeah.
And we have known and believed the love that Elohim have to us.
Mm-hmm.
Elohim is love, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in Elohim.
That's right.
And Elohim in him.
Mm-hmm.
Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment.
Now, he said that if the love of Elohim was within us, wherein is our love made perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It don't waver or anything.
That's right.
Because if he put this fruit of the spirit of love in you, it's not going to do any ill will towards nobody. In words or deeds. Go ahead and read it.
That he may have boldness in the day of judgment.
Yes, sir.
Because as he is, so are we in this world.
Mm-hmm.
There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear.
Yes, sir.
Because fear have torment.
Mm-hmm.
He that fears is not made perfect in love.
That's right.
We love him because he first loved us. If a man say, I love Elohim and hated his brother.
And hated his who?
His brother.
He's a what?
He is a liar.
Mm-hmm.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he have seen, how can he love Elohim whom he have not seen?
Because you know why? Because if you hate your brother, the spirit of love not in you. The fruits of the spirit of love not on you.
Mm-hmm.
See, in other camps, well, another brother, this happened in Memphis.
Mm.
Went to the movie theater and beat the guy up and sent this man to the hospital. But that's going to be your brother in Christ. And Hamashiach. This happened in Memphis.
He ain't like the movie.
They never did make it to the movie. It was, you know what I'm saying? The point I'm making is, why you do your brother like that? And that's going to be your brother in the camp.
He ended up at the bird room.
They gangster camp, man.
Woo!
ISUPK.
They were purple. I'm gonna put it that way.
What?
Yes, sir.
Verse 21.
21.
Verse 21.
Uh-huh.
And this commandment have we from him,
Yeah.
that he who loveth Elohim love his brother also.
There you go.
That's right.
Point blank period, right?
Right.
Let's move a little farther. Let's go down. Let's go to the next chapter. Chapter 5. 1 John chapter 5.
Okay.
Brother KG, you have everything to say on, brother. You got a word of encouragement.
Oh, man. I'm glad to be here.
All right.
I apologize for being late. I ain't expect traffic to be that bad.
Mm-hmm. Verse
Chapter 5.
yeah, 1 John chapter 5. We're gonna read verses 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
Uh-huh.
1 John 5 and 1.
Go ahead.
Whosoever believeth that Yeshua is Hamashiach is born of Elohim, and everyone that loveth him, that begat, loveth him also that is begotten of him.
Yes, sir.
By this we know that we love the children of Elohim,
Yes, sir.
when we love Elohim and keep his commandments.
Mm-hmm.
For this is the law of Elohim.
That's the
This is the love of Elohim,
mm-hmm.
that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Hey, did he not command us to love one another? Did we
Yes,
not
sir.
read that?
Yes, sir.
That's a commandment. And the only way you can do that is the spirit of the fruits of the spirit of love. Now let's look at that fruit. Now let's go and matter of fact, let me pull this insert up and then we're gonna read something from the Sun Divine Bible Dictionary, right?
Mm-hmm.
It said a tree is recognized by its fruits. It's a proverb, right? It's meaning a person or a true thing or nature is revealed by their actions, words, and outcome, not just outward appearance. A good tree produces good fruit, and a bad tree produces bad fruit. Just as good people do good things and evil people. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh.
You got a delay it.
You got a delay now? Let's see what happens. Still loud, y'all. Am I coming in loud? Still coming in? That's all what you got now. Yeah, it's coming in. Man, what in the world going on? Okay, boom. Man, string y'all and flip the script on us, man.
Pretty good. It's tripping, man.
Maybe update some of every.
Y'all hold on, family. Let me I got everything lined up.
Keep showing your sound, dog.
There we go. Man, I don't know why it's when y'all switch this stuff up. But anyway, getting back to this little insert here, it says the meaning and the origin. Okay, biblical teaching. Yeshua used this analogy to teach that people character is evidence in their behavior, not just their claim. You know, we can have faith and claim. We can say that some people call themselves saints, or we the people of the book, or I'm an Israelite. You might claim all of that, but he focused on your action, right? Remember, he said, you look into our heart.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we thinking that we doing the right thing in our own eyes. Just like he made a statement. He said, man, Israel caused, in other words, y'all embarrass me in front of the nations. He said, my name is blasphemed among the nations. You said you Israel, and y'all fighting against one another. When you put 2 or 3 camps physically fighting each other, and then you on the corner talking about you hate everybody, is that not blaspheming the name of Israel?
Not setting a good example.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate everybody. You're right. You hate everybody.
You hate all the nations. And the whole goal is for us to be a light to the whole nation. You can't have hate and love in the same house. Just like when I told folks we want an Israelite, are you one of them?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, what man jealous about you one of them, huh? Don't you know the brother didn't want to talk? But man, if you hang around me long, you would know that I ain't like them jokers out there. The brother started warming up a little bit because he know, I ain't always walking around with a hee-haw, like, hey, everybody, chicken. But when you talk to them, you get a whole different vibe. All you got to do is just talk to me. Because I ain't walking around there, what they call it, being adjusted, like the rest of them jokers right there, doing all that loud and foolish talking. Now, since I got a little something, now I'm trying to say, hey, man, come on and do some free teaching at y'all church over there. You see, I be trying to do some free. I'm trying to get into these churches, talk to the people. But the point is, man, when jokers find out you an Israelite, they don't have anything to my own people. Oh, you one of them. Because a lot of people claim that, like Messiah said, hey, man, he looking in your mind. You blaspheme me before the nation. I don't have hate in my spirit like that. Well, see, he said he hate Esau. They'll blow that whole out of proportion too. So that'll give you the go ahead to start hating on folks. It says the interstate, a good heart produces good action, while an evil heart produces evil action. You can't get figs from a thorn bush. You can't get some good fruit out of something that don't produce. A thorn not gonna produce fruit. Okay, it said discernment. It's a guide discern true teachers and leaders by their consistent deeds rather than just their words. I can sit up here and say all day I'm this, that, and third, but if you look at me doing something opposite, then you raise your eyebrow and it's like, I could come in here and quote scripts all day. But if my deeds ain't outweighed what I'm coming out of my mouth, they don't mean nothing to me. Self-reflect. It occurs self-examination like we're doing today.
Right.
Doing a fruit inspection. Examine yourself, right? To ensure one inner goodness matches their outward life. Let's move to the next. It says the 9 fruits explained, right? And then we're gonna compare this with we got ready. Okay. In the Sunday van, right? Let me put my glasses on. Stop, because I'm making myself work.
Yeah, I was gonna say put your glasses on.
Love, unconditional care, right? Demonstrates through service, affirmation, gifts, or touch. That's not up there either, right? Let me share this. Okay, I see what you're doing.
You gotta roll up, man.
It's a delay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Go ahead.
It's up there now.
All right. Joy, deep-seated gladness, often seen as smiling and laughing, even amidst hardship. Even though you're going through some things, you still got some joy in it. And that sometimes it's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? But if you're around joyous people, they can help you overcome that. Because think about it, that sadness is another spirit too. Right? Peace, inner calm, and tranquility achieved through practice like prayer. Patience, forbearance, steadfastness, and tolerance, not letting others go first. Kindness, being friendly, compassionate, and generous to others. Goodness, acting honorable and doing the right thing, or actively helping others. But I'm gonna get into what we got on here. I'm gonna pull this up. Okay. We're gonna get into the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. This right here, I just pulled it up, and I was trying to compare with what's written in the Zondervan, but I'd rather have the Zondervan than me stop sharing this. Hope they don't mess it up. I'd rather use the Zondervan and let me get back to our screen. Uh-oh. Let me pull this up. And then we're gonna go back to, we can get to the Zondervan, okay, family? Let me get into here. Screen, and let's get this right here. Okay. We're gonna go through these fruits and then that would be it, family. The first one is love, right?
Yeah.
Love. When you get in your code,
Hold on, get a page number on that Zondervan.
328.
the Zondervan Bible Dictionary will pay, brother,
328.
and also 330, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get it, go ahead and read.
All right.
Uh-huh. Now this is the biblical definition of love. Go ahead and read, brother.
All right. Love. Presented in scriptures as the very nature of Elohim.
See, that's the nature of the Elohim. This is his nature. He ain't the one that's sitting up there, man, and everybody gonna beat you down all the time. That's what I thought growing up.
Right.
Even though I still was in my little mischief, but go ahead and read. That's what we taught in little, go ahead and read.
You want me to read that first? Where you can find it? You want me to?
Well, you could put that in there.
Okay, you can find it in 1 John 4:8 and 16.
Oh, we read that, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the greatest of the Christians, virtue, 1 Corinthians 13 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
It receives definition in scriptures only by a listing of its attributes. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7.
Mm-hmm.
It lies at the very heart of Christianity.
Well, we say messianic, right?
All right. Being essential to the man's relation to Elohim and man.
Uh-huh. Y'all would just read them in those scriptures right there. We just skip that for time's sake.
Okay. Love found its supreme expression in the self-sacrifice on Calvary.
Mm-hmm.
All human, whether Godward or manward, is some source in Elohim. Love in its true reality and power is seen only in the light of Calvary. It is created in the believer by the Holy Spirit.
It's created in the believer by the what? Set apart spirit, right?
Right.
So the set apart spirit is put that spirit on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Prompting him to love both Elohim and man.
Both. The one that's sitting in heaven and on earth. That's when Messiah told Joseph, Jacob was wrestled with the angel.
Yeah, Jacob.
When he told him, look, you're going to have power with Elohim and man. That name Israel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing, because that is one of the spirit of Elohim, love. Go ahead and read it, brother.
Love finds its expression in service to our fellow men.
Yeah.
And in the chief test of Hamashiach discipleship.
Yeah.
The Hamashiach must love Elohim supremely and his neighbor as himself.
Yeah, that's in the commandments. Go ahead.
He must love his enemy as well as his brother.
Y'all, he ain't talking about the other nation people.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about in your own household.
Mm-hmm.
Even amongst ourselves. Go ahead, brother.
Our love must be without hypocrisy.
Without what?
Hypocrisy. And be indeed in truth. Love is bound, uniting all the Hamashian virtues.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's it on there. That's on love, right? Love is working no ill will towards nobody.
That's right.
Even towards the other nations. Because that's the spirit of the Most High. Now let's go look at this next one, joy, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll put this one down and let me see. Can I pull the next one up? Joy.
Yeah, if you got your Xander Land with you, it's on page 297.
297. Now this is gonna be a little sideways, y'all. Just a tad bit. There's a delay in that. But go ahead and read it, brother. They'll get caught up.
Okay. Joy.
Hold on, here you go. Yeah, it's a little delay. Go ahead, brother. There we go.
All right. Joy. In the word of Elohim, joy is an attribute of deity and is an important part of that ninefold fruit of the Spirit, which he imparts to believers. Joy is often equated with happiness, but the two are quite distinct. Happiness depends largely upon happiness, good health, congenital company, pleasant surroundings, etc.
That's being around people, just like-minded people.
Right.
If you are a happy person, you want to be around people who are happy. That makes sense, right?
Right.
But go ahead and read.
Happiness and unhappiness do not exist together.
Like you got Joker, man, always complaining and stuff all the time. I don't want to be around that.
I think that joy is like a peace that can only come from the Most High. It's not circumstantial. You know, like a lot of times our emotions are circumstantial. You know, like depending on what the circumstances is, our emotions will kind of reflect that. Yeah. But that joy that comes from the Most High, it's not circumstantial. It's an inner peace. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Man, I remember I used to work at the fire department. Joker would just come grumpy every morning. Man, it is 6:30 in the morning. You come here every morning. Come to work every day. Hot. Great, all day long, and wonder why you sit in the kitchen by yourself. Go ahead and read. Well, you know, you reflect back on a lot of things. Go ahead and read.
But joy and sorrow can and do.
Yeah.
Our Most High was a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief.
Yeah.
But for the joy that was set before him, endured the cross, despairing the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Elohim.
Yes, sir. Now let's go to the next one. What's the next one, Brother Cole?
Peace.
Peace.
And that's on page 443.
Okay, let me get this up in the room. Now this one I love right here. All right, coming there, I just be just in my little piece. She said, "You content, ain't you?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." You go ahead. You got it? Yes. Peace.
Peace. A frequent word in both testaments used in a variety of ways.
Yes, sir.
In the Old Testament times, it was the usual word of greeting. It is used also throughout the Bible to indicate a spiritual tranquility of freedom from either inward or outward disturbance.
Now, what you think about over in Memphis, how unpeaceful it was before they brought these people in, right?
Yeah.
There was a few months of peace. Now they back at it again.
Yeah. Well,
they had to come out.
They back to doing what they were doing before these folks came, and these folks still here, still can't control these people. But I enjoyed the peace that was there.
Yeah.
I could drive down the street, wouldn't holler nobody out, and drive straight to work all day long. It was peaceful. Yeah. Now they back out again.
They back out.
Christmas morning.
Starting with that holiday morning.
Isn't that crazy? Because I still see them
Right before Thanksgiving, they was back.
They got back rough. They don't care. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking it is? I'm thinking there's a lot of it's unresolved trauma. Folks, like you did the lesson on trauma. You have to go all the way back to childhood a lot of times. See how a person, acting what they act. That's that trauma hadn't been checked.
Then you got the environment that they growing up in, through, like I said, through your TV watching, your movies, your surrounding. It just noisy. I was listening to a guy, man. He was really explaining credit scores. And he was breaking down according to your credit score. The activity goes on in your neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
And the economic status too. He said it is by design. He said especially just poor neighborhood, it doesn't matter whether it's black or white. It just noisy and a whole bunch of distraction.
Folks getting cursed
and
out.
A whole lot of activity, a lot of activity. These are versus the rich neighborhood or so-called some of your middle class. It's because they got to think.
Hey, I know. What's the name of that insect make that noise?
The cicada.
I didn't know what that was. I said, what is that?
I love that sound.
That's my first time hearing it.
So when you look at the people in these neighborhoods, they highly distracted. It's always some distraction going on. It's always something going on.
Ambulance up and down.
When I come out of Jackson, right in the heart of North Memphis. When I leave from over there, and my whole goal is to get to State Line Road. Once I get to State Line Road, everything ain't lying, man. I gotta have my pistol right. That's the thing I'm saying now. I got to trust in the Most High, but He tell you get your sword, right? I just got that just in case. But I just keep minding my own business. And man, these jokers be driving so crazy.
Winchester got so bad. We reunited Winchester. We started calling Winchester our Winchester.
It gets so crazy, man. I mean, we're seeing this stuff. And then the whole girl, look here, as soon as I get across, it seems like you're danger.
He said, calm down.
It's by design.
He said, it's by design.
They realize that task force can't do a whole lot. So I think
for real, they can't be everywhere.
That's why
they done came out of hiding. They wasn't hiding.
I remember.
Sure was. They was.
Folks, I told Rob, I said, Rob, I'll tell you something. That's their job now. They're being hired 2 or 3 weeks.
That's their job.
But they're gonna get hungry now. They're gonna come out. They back out now.
With all this stuff going on with Trump as well, they had to pull a lot of people because he had got impeached in certain parts as well.
It's absolutely.
And Shelby County mayor just fighting against it. I should have said that.
And those spirits.
Such a guy.
Those spirits.
Gonna get flagged.
Get flagged.
That's the spirit's job, those demonic spirits. Keep them in. You got them whispering in your mind, in your ear, and you carrying it out, and all the demonic spirits together. That's when we go there, we don't feel peace. We're like, I gotta get out of here.
You know that you're not in a peaceful environment. Your discernment should be, if your discernment is on, you know that this is not a good. I can drive up and I'm like, no, this ain't just the little corner store I need to go in. I'm gonna keep it down to the next one.
I can be in my 18 years old. If I come through Memphis, man, my spirit is restless. Until
you get up out of there.
Man, you already know. You sitting at that red light, your life is in danger. Ain't no telling what might happen to you at the red light.
You mess around and feel something, and they see, somebody in your truck, in your truck. They didn't open you, they didn't bro.
Where brother, you cold?
We still on that peace.
Okay,
middle of peace. When nations enjoy this, it was regarded as a gift from Elohim.
So when the nation's not in tour with each other, we know we're not in a peaceful time. Right about to go ahead and read.
Perhaps its most frequent use in both testaments is to denote that spiritual tranquility, which all can enjoy when through faith in Yeshua, they are brought into a right relation with Elohim. Christ came to provide peace on earth, but this will not be realized fully until he returned again to effect it in a person.
But he did come to put peace on earth. But among the people that he's calling out of the world, it's going to be peaceful among us.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that, like this just read, it's not going to be full until he comes. He really going to be peace on earth.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're supposed to be practicing peace amongst each other. When we come together, it's supposed to be peace.
Shalom.
It's supposed to be shalom.
Mm-hmm.
Next, where we going next, brother?
Faith.
Let's go to faith. Let me pull that up.
And it's got F on the top of the page. At the
Let me pull this up.
top of the page.
I had to do it like this. I'm sorry, I had to do it like this, family. But we gonna get there. Faith.
That's it.
But it comes from page. What page?
It's 170, 169, I guess.
169. And it's under van.
Yeah.
Faith. Go ahead.
All right.
Let me pull it up. I guess. Oh, there we go, right there. You know, a lot of people tell me they got faith, right?
Right.
Let's read.
All right. Faith has both an active and passive sense. In the form of meaning, fidelity, trustworthiness in the latter, trust, reliance. An example of the first is found in Romans 3:3, where the faithful Elohim means his fidelity to promise.
Mm-hmm.
In the overwhelming majority of cases, it has the meaning of reliance and trust.
So we're supposed to be trusting in Elohim. That's where the faith comes in.
Right.
So if he tell us to keep his commandments, we trust in his commandments, right?
Right.
That same go hand in hand, ain't it?
Right.
Then we gotta have a little work with that.
Mm.
I can have faith all day to get a paycheck, but if I don't get up and go to work, you know, ain't nothing gonna happen there. I got faith that my yard gonna get cut, but if I don't get out there and cut the yard, it ain't gonna happen, ain't it?
Right.
Go ahead and read.
In the Old Testament, the word faith occurs only twice. And even the verb form, to believe, is far from common, appearing less than 30 times.
Mm-hmm.
What we found in the Old Testament is not so much as doctrine of faith as examples of it.
See, it's an example. You got to put it in action.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read, brother.
In contrast with the extreme rarity with which the term faith and believe are used in the Old Testament, they occur with great frequency in the New Testament, almost 500 times. A principal reason for this is that the New Testament makes the claim that the promised Messiah had finally come, and to the bewilderment of many, the form of the fulfillment did not obviously correspond to the Messiah promise.
Mm-hmm.
It requires a real act of faith to believe that Yeshua of Nazareth was the promised Messiah. It was not long before to believe meant to become a Christian.
Or Messianic, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of folks didn't believe in Messiah. They had no faith in him. But the one that he came to pull out of this world did. Go ahead and read.
In the New Testament, faith therefore becomes supreme of all human acts and experiences.
Okay, that's cool on that right there. Now let's go
Okay.
to the next one. What's the next one you call?
Meekness. On page 355.
Let me pull this meekness up. Meekness. What meekness mean? Oh, you know, we skipped over. We skipped over a couple of them, code. We got to go. I want from there before we hit that meekness.
Okay.
Because a few of them I couldn't pull up.
Oh, okay.
We got to hit long suffering. We coming back here.
We can do gentleness neither.
We'll do that, but since we got it up, go ahead and read this meekness.
Read meekness?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we'll come back and hit long suffering, gentle, and goodness. But I got to use that in the blue.
All right.
Go ahead and read.
Meekness.
Uh-huh.
A fruit of the Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
it is the characteristics of Yeshua.
Hey, Yeshua was meek.
Mm-hmm.
When it was time to be meek.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read.
Believers are commanded to be meek and to show a lowly spirit one to another. A teacher shall be meek. Meekness is a mark of a true discipleship. The word does not simply
Imply.
the word does not imply weak.
See, a lot of jokers think you coming meek, you supposed to, you weak or whatever. No, that don't mean, because we read when Messiah got down. You be meek towards one another. Now, if you got to go and debate some jokers about a doctrine, whatever, well, okay, you may be a little words of war right there. But he said, man, Messiah was a meek person. And it does not imply that he was weak either. Go ahead.
Laxity or supine
nature, right?
Supine nature.
Now, hold this, brother. Let me go into the blue letter and look at these others. We got to examine ourselves, man, and do a fruit inspection on ourselves, man, making sure that we are lining up with this. I know I have to. Are we operating in these fruits? Let's look. We're gonna go to. I got to look these other nuts in the strong. We almost done, y'all. Just hang with us a few more of these, and then we will be done. Okay. Now we looked at love, joy, peace. Let's look at long suffering.
Okay.
According to the blue letter, long suffering. That's why I said earlier. I know the Most High is long suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thank the Most High for being long suffering. Because if he wasn't long suffering, none of us probably would be sitting up in this room.
Yeah, if he had some our way, we wouldn't be here.
He said patience, enduring. What's that? Consistency. Steadfastness, perseverance, forbearing, long suffering, slowness in avenging wrong. Hey man, that's what slowly. We got to have some patience. And I know when it comes down to this long suffering, I know there was some work, and all praise the Most High that I'd improve in this area. I know I was on one at one time. You know what I'm saying? But when you pray for these fruits and show that you can handle these fruits, because he's going to put you to the test that comes to what you ask for. I'm going to be tested on this, what I'm teaching today.
Mm-hmm.
Here in the future, I know I am.
It's cultural too. In our culture, black culture, because kind of like you said, being weak or meek, those demonic, especially trauma. Think about it, they used to tell the kids, you go out there in the streets and somebody beat your butt, and I'm gonna beat your butt when you come home, and all that stuff, those negative things we poured into our children, and didn't have been able to exist in these neighborhoods that we grew up in. Demonic.
Yeah. So that's on long suffering, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at this other one. Gentleness. Let's see. I got to check this. Let me see if I'm A1 on this one. Moral goodness, integrity, stability, kindness.
Mm-hmm.
And kindness. I think, but you sure got. I think I passed the test on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always helping somebody doing something, all the time. But I can't help everybody. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It ain't like I'm gonna help everybody train. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you $100.
You know what I'm saying? I help those that I'm able to help.
Right.
Yeah.
Some folks, you just, hey man, I can't do that. They don't keep it real.
They see you come.
They hear you say that.
That was on good.
You get gentle.
That was
That was gentle.
we did gentle.
Yeah, that was gentleness.
That was just now you're on good.
This on goodness.
Yeah.
On goodness. Let's look at it.
Somebody gonna inbox.
Hey man, I heard. Yeah, you ain't lying. Hey man, I just know I had some jokers hit me up on Facebook.
They gonna hit you up.
I don't know who these jokers. Hey man, who these jokers come?
Keep her outside the lesson, bro.
Yeah.
Cash out.
Yeah.
Man, a friend of mine said that you said you know you be on the helping train.
Yes, sir.
Can you help me with a light bill?
Man, look what they say. Like this. I have had jokers to call me. I'm for real, but I ain't gonna put it out there.
That's right.
Uprightness of heart and life, goodness and kindness, same thing,
Yeah.
same fruit. Now,
All right.
now we went over faith
Right. Meekness.
and meekness.
Now we got temperance.
Ooh, now that's the one.
Mm.
Let's look at it.
All right.
That's the one right there, brother Yacob.
All right.
Hold on a minute. Let me put it up in the room.
It ain't that long.
Hold on. Let me share this. Let's see if this gonna pop up. I know it's not long, but it's enough though. I tell you what, let me use this one on the blue letter,
Okay.
because I think we'll get more out of it on the blue letter.
All right.
We'll do it like that, because since we
All right.
we had it up there, but you get more out of this blue letter.
Okay.
Pretty much the same. It just give you a couple of verses. Self-control. The virtue of one who masters his desire and compassion, especially his sensual appetite. Having self-control and having patience. All of that wraps up in here, right? You got to know how to control yourself on certain things, man. Brothers and sisters. It don't matter if it's eating, talking too much, indulging in binge watching, or anything. It's self-control that's not good for you. Anybody got anything to say on that? Self-control.
You know, you cold check me in my reason over your past. I said, you right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can do nothing say you right.
Sometimes we gotta have control in our speech. Like I said, sometimes I get to saying stuff, like, I shouldn't have said that.
Sometimes it's not what you say, it's that you just talk too much period.
And I ain't the one that always talk. You know what I'm saying? But when I do, it depends on, because here's the thing. Is it like you be at work or be around people who not, even sometimes, man, you get to talk about certain things that I said, man, I should be in that conversation. Not sit up there.
Right.
So how you control that? Sometimes we like to get in conversation we shouldn't be in conversation.
Self-control, keep the flesh at bay. Keep it down.
Even when you call yourself mad at somebody, you still, in certain conversations just don't need to be.
And the Holy Spirit will intervene sometimes, something fall.
Now you got to get in self-control of your mind and keep your mind from going places that you shouldn't be going. Now let's go back to Galatians and pick it up at 23, and we'll finish this out, and that's gonna be it, family.
Galatians 5:23.
Let's go back to Galatians 5 and finish this out, and that's gonna be it. Pick it up at 23.
All right.
Let me get down there. I tell you what. Read that 22 and read it all the way out to 26.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Galatians 5:22.
Yeah.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
Hey, this is the spirit that we got to have on us. These 9 fruits. Because he said, hey, if a tree not producing these fruits, it's going to be hewn down and cast into the fire. Every last one of these we read about is a characteristic of the Father, even Yeshua. Go ahead and read.
And they that are Hamashiach have crucified the flesh with the affections and lust.
Right.
If we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit.
Amen. At all times, with the spirit of Yah, or the fruit supposed to be on us at all times. I don't care what situation come up, we got to operate in these fruits right here. Especially dealing with one another.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read.
Let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another.
He said, provoking one another and envying one another. We shouldn't be on that. We should be walking in the fruit of the spirit of Hamashiach. That's the message for the day. Hope somebody got some understanding. Yeshua. You got any announcements, anything, brother?
Teacher reading call tomorrow at 6.
Oh, teacher meeting is 6 tomorrow.
Yeah, we got next week we got Good in the Hood. That's gonna be the 3rd, January 3rd.
Good in the Hood, January the 3rd. Y'all doing anything just regular good?
You gonna put them coats back out? You gonna finish that up?
I mean, we can. It ain't gonna hurt to bring them up.
We ain't gonna add no more. We just gonna get what we got. Just bring that last back. Okay.
I think we're gonna do chicken and sides.
Y'all gonna carry the bill on site. Y'all gonna put together on site. So we make a place again. Okay.
Make them plates. All righty.
I'm just going to the doctor's care.
Right there, right there.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna close out, and then we gotta have a little fellowship. Y'all know I like to eat on Shabbat. Yes, sir. Peace and blessings to you all. We're coming to the fellowship with us today. Praise to the Most High.
All praise to Him. All right. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah.
Yes, sir. All right, family. All right. Praise the mighty Yah. One more thing, I want to thank everybody who supported this ministry. Thank y'all for your gifts and offerings. May the Most High bless you as your household, bless your health, and strengthen you in His word. Peace and blessing, everybody.
Of Yah, by the faith in Hamashiach Yahushua. For as many of you as have been baptized into Hamashiach have put on Hamashiach. There is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in Hamashiach Yahushua. And if ye be Hamashiach, then are ye Abraham's seed and heirs according to the promise.
He prophesied he'd be crucified, then he died and he rose up. I'm so thankful that he chose us, a chosen seed of royalty, kings and priests that truly believe in the prophecies. I had to wade in the water, kill that old man. Now he's floating up the creek, now I'm floating through the streets, trying to see who I can reach. Out the sick and the weak, or the blind that can't see. From the sons and the daughters, to invite them to the feast. Come on in and sup with me while we focus on the King. Come in, have a seat. The wedding ceremony's about to begin. We ain't brewing just for show, got them garments on, and we in our patience, so you know it's a mind thing. Inwardly we focused on the King, so outwardly he counted us as a seed of who? Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Who? Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Okay. The seeds of Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Righteous mind state exceeding the Pharisees. Righteous mind state exceeding the Pharisees. You focused on carnal law, I'm looking towards spiritual things. The tabernacle made by Yah, not defined by mortal men. My heart focused on the substance, evidence of things unseen. Faith-based, you focused on works, he got a gate fake. Works alone won't justify you, you must believe in Messiah. Facts, dropping the knowledge to break the backs of the heathen. Some have forsook it, spiritual treason on the rise. Content for the faith, receive the prize. Yeah, Jude 1 is gonna be a struggle. They telling lies on the father and son, but love, we under the gun. Don't give up, just steadfast, you'll be counted as one. We ain't brewing just for show, got them garments on, and we in our patience, so you know it's a mind thing. Inwardly we focused on the King, so outwardly he counted us as a seed of who? Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Who? Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Okay. The seeds of Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Righteous mind state exceeding the Pharisees.
Hey, we elected and chosen, you can tell by the root. And in the spirit I'm bold, and you can tell I'm a brew. I ain't gotta show my kindred, but I'ma rock them fringes. Ain't about what's on the outer cup, it's all about what's in it. We full of living water, we see the world just how it is, don't need no 3D goggles. We in this cause we believe, and by his truth we are free. It's all written in this book, get a reward for your deeds, so where your mind at? Every day it's Matthew 6:33. On the inner performing spiritual surgery. Look, if you exceed, you will do the works. Faithfully move it, y'all command it, and always put them first. Now you know.
We ain't brewing just for show, got them garments on, and we in our patience, so you know it's a mind thing. Inwardly we focused on the King, so outwardly he counted us as a seed. Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. The seeds of Abraham, we the seeds of Abraham. Righteous mind state exceeding the Pharisees.